Hi. Hello. Right, now this one's been a long time coming.
Yeah, we had to do a lot of research.
Did we? Right. Girl bands. I did boy bands centuries
Many
ago.
years ago.
So we're on girl bands now. These are the female girl bands of the 90s.
Female girl bands, that makes no sense.
Yeah, that doesn't make... Pop bands. Not just pop though, we've got R&B in here as well. So, but from the 90s. From my youth, okay. And my mum likes some of these as well. So, well, some of their songs. And, well, the first one on the list she likes, which is TLC.
Don't Go Chasing Waterfalls is one
It's
of my
called
favourite.
Waterfalls.
I thought it was called well, that's the first line, don't go chasing them.
Right. They're not actually pop, they're R&B.
That's R&B?
Yeah, and it's a band of three sisters. A band. Singing group of three sisters. And one of them died.
Yeah, Lisa Lefto Lopez, R.I.P.
She had a car crash and she died. But the other two are still going. So, the next one.
Although I don't listen to a lot of R&B, I don't really like R&B. But I've checked out their lyrics and that, and I agree with a lot of what they say, so quite like that.
Destiny's Child. Now, okay, here. This is like pop / R&B, right? Now, before Beyonce was the Queen Bee, she was in a band called Destiny's Child. They were okay. I mean, bear in mind, I'm speaking of the mind of how I was when I used to be into this stuff. They're not that good. This is me now. They're not that good. I used to listen to them when I was younger. But then again, as Scott knows, I was a little Pop-Tart back then. Times have changed a lot. And I haven't been a Pop-Tart for a while. So they are like pop and R&B, but now Beyonce's gone off to do, I don't know what it is she does. I have no interest in her career.
Have babies with Jay-Z.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. But she sort of left the others behind.
Yeah.
She just sort of...
Well, Kelly Rowland got a film career and she was in Freddy Krueger.
Freddy vs. Jason.
Was it Freddy vs. Jason? Okay, she was in Freddy vs. Jason.
Freddy vs. Jason.
I knew she was in one of the Nightmare on Elm Street films, but I didn't know it was Jason one.
Freddy vs. Jason, yes, it was. Because he goes, got your nose, and he pokes her nose off, and it's actually Jason that kills her.
You see, what I don't like is when people go, I've got to watch a Freddy Krueger film. No. They're called Child's Play.
Freddy Krueger film?
No, they're Nightmare on Elm Street. or Chucky. I'm going to go and watch a Chucky film. They're called Child's Play.
Yes.
It's like me saying I want to go and watch a John film.
Yeah, John Kramer. Jigsaw.
So...
But that's not saying watching a Jigsaw film. It's called Saw. Not Jigsaw. Saw. The Spice Girls.
This is a cringe for Kaylee. Because she was obsessed.
When I was at school, at junior school, I dressed like them. I even did a performance at one of the assemblies doing one of their songs.
And when Ginger Spice left, Kaylee actually wrote a job application to the Spice Girls.
Yeah, how old was I? Like 12?
I don't know how old you were.
I was about 12.
She wrote a job application to the Spice Girls.
It was great.
That she could take over from Ginger Spice.
Yeah, right.
And now...
I won't even listen to them.
I still listen to music from my youth.
I listen to NSYNC and Backstreet Boys.
Stuff I listened to in my misspent youth, but she won't even listen to the Spice Girls. She won't...
Steps.
Steps is another guilty pleasure, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. It's from my youth. She listens to... She used to hate Madonna when she was younger, but she used to listen to... She likes La Ista Bonita.
Yeah.
The potatoes and the bagels. And...
It's the song when you're hungry.
See? And, like, stuff that she'd never listened to when she was younger because it was against the goth code.
I'll listen to... I mean, I won't say I really, really love that song, and if you gave me a choice of listening to that or Chris Isaac, I know which I choose.
Yeah, but Chris Isaac was, like, more 90s than 80s. He's timeless.
But, you know, I wouldn't actually, in a poll, I wouldn't listen to Madonna, but I do occasionally listen to some of that older stuff. I don't think the newer stuff, I don't rate it.
Though when we're going on holiday, she does tend to sing Holiday.
Like a Prayer, because it was in
Deadpool
Wolverine, it's the ketchup and mustard.
Yeah, but we were going on holiday last year and she's going, holiday!
Yeah, was I just going on holiday? No, I wasn't.
Celebrate!
You was getting Holiday Road
Oh.
from Lindsay Buckingham. You was getting, we're all going on a summer holiday by Cliff Richard. So, come on, you got to...
Yeah, now we're getting singing, we're all going on an autumn holiday.
Wait, we're going in the autumn. We're going on autumn holiday.
Right, anyway, next. Bewitched.
Yes, Scott. To you I belong, yeah? I'm not going to say anything more. Just Scott.
Yeah. If you don't know who Bewitched are, they're an Irish girl band.
Well, they weren't all Irish.
3 of them were Irish.
I think 3, I don't know if 3 of them were. I don't know. Sinead is an Irish name, but I don't know whether she was actually Irish or not. She was.
Atomic Kitten. My mum hates them for what they did.
Atomic Cats.
No, you hate them for what they did.
I know I hate them for what they did.
Right, when they first came up, they were a 3-piece girl band, and one of them got pregnant, and they kicked her out of the band.
And then they all ended up pregnant except for one.
And they all got to stay in the band.
Which I think... And they said that they digitally removed Kerry Katona's voice from the albums, and they hadn't. So she wasn't getting any royalties from the album sales.
These are all pop, by the way.
I think is really bad.
Spice Girls pop, Bewitched are pop, Atomic Kitten are pop. Right, next is the All Saints, who are also pop.
Some people say they're R&B or something else, but
They're pop.
Okay.
Although my mum does like the song Pure Shores.
I like Pure Shores because it's a bit weird. And the other one I don't mind is Under the Bridge because it's actually a Chili Peppers cover. But I don't really like it that much. I can listen to it without vomiting.
Okay, In Vogue, R&B. They're not that well known, to be honest.
No, because I can't think of any song they sung. Not can you?
Well, I don't do R&B, so right. Mystique also R&B.
Now the only reason I know anything about Mystique is because Alicia Dixon done that. He does nothing, the boy does nothing, and I don't know. She was the rapper of the group apparently, because my next door neighbour used to listen to it religiously, and I just used to switch off when she switched the music on. So.
Tattoo. That's pop / Eurotrash. We don't like that.
Although...
When I was doing this actually, Mark was sitting over there and, oh, crap.
Although Victoria from the wrestling used all the things she said as her theme music for a long time.
Many years ago, though.
Yeah, but she had it for a long while.
And then she changed it. And, to be honest, that's a good thing. But we don't like Tattoo. Eternal. Pop / soul.
These are the only ones I like.
Yes.
Right. Now, the lead singer, Esther... I think her name was Esther Williams.
I don't know.
She married Shane Lynch from Boyzone. I don't know whether they're still married. I would imagine they are because he's like Irish Catholic. They don't believe in divorce. But they done a song with some guy. I can't remember who the guy's name was. And it was really good. And she had got blue contacts in, and she was absolutely
That was the one
stunning.
I want to be the only one to love you. Yeah.
And she's absolutely stunning. Really stunning. So, I like Esther.
The Bangles, right, this is interesting. My mum used to like the Bangles. They're from the 80s, 90s, and they're a pop group, but they played their own instruments. Now, I know I don't usually add people who have played their own instruments, hence why McFly wasn't on the list.
This is more of an honourable mention.
But yes, they're an honourable mention because I also love the Bangles.
And the thing is...
Well, they're not really pop, though, are they? They're more rock. They're rock chicks.
The Americans classed them as hardcore because they classed the Go-Go's as hardcore.
We got the beat.
And they were sort of like the same sort of genre. So I guess the Americans would have classed them as hardcore.
Well, they're not on the list, but I will say the Go-Go's because Belinda Carlisle went solo in the 90s.
Yeah, but she was still working with Bangles.
Exactly.
And Go-Go's.
The Go-Go's, not the Bangles. But she did go solo in the 90s. And even now, she still works with the Bangles? No, she doesn't work with the Bangles. She works with the Go-Go's.
Yeah, Belinda Carlisle's from the Go-Go's.
Yes, I know she is, yeah.
Mind you, she was with the Go-Go's. And when she was with the Go-Go's, she was fat. And she looked really old. And then she lost all the weight. And she looked young for a long time. And now she's sort of not looking so young anymore.
The Sugar Babes. Pop.
The Sugar Babes are another weird band where they dropped a member.
2 members.
Was it 2? I thought it was 1.
No, it was 2.
No, because she didn't leave until ages
No,
later.
no, right. So you had,
Mucha.
no, right. So you had the woman at first, the ginger one.
Yeah.
It was in the first song that they did. And then they got rid of her. I think Heidi?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heidi
Heidi then replaced her. And then years later, Mucha left and they got that woman with the big nose.
Yeah.
So yeah. But no one, don't even know if they're doing music anymore. I may have broken up, I don't know.
I think they've broken up. I don't know.
Right, here's one that I used to listen to when I was a kid, Cleopatra.
Coming at you. Now, I would
say that was more kids pop than pop.
I had almost forgotten Cleopatra. Almost forgotten. And I was watching Pop Quiz, which I do occasionally watch. And that's called Nevermind the Buzzcocks now, isn't it? Nevermind the Buzzcocks. Yeah. I was watching Nevermind the Buzzcocks, and they had Cleopatra
I'm just like,
on there. And she is actually the same height as me, and she was saying about how small she actually is. And I thought they'd just done the one album, but apparently...
The Honeys. We don't mind the Honeys.
No, the Honeys are okay. They're all right on
They're the kind of pop but soul as well, I would say.
Have you noticed, though, Eternal
My pop and soul.
and
The Honeys who are pop and soul.
are English?
I know.
They're English R&B sort of,
They're not R&B, they're soul.
well, soul. And maybe I don't mind soul. I don't know. But,
Well, you do, because you could quite happily sit there and listen to Barry White.
no.
Stevie Wonder.
Barry White I can listen to more than Stevie Wonder. Because that's my sister. She used to listen to Barry
She
White.
would actually just sit there and just listen to it.
Melty chocolate voice. Oh, this is that melty chocolate. I'm sorry, but I've seen Barry White. And when I hear his voice, yeah, it's deep and soulful, but I see him in my mind.
Who was that bloke who had the really, really sexy voice?
There's been a few of them.
No, we was watching him the other day. And he's got a really sexy voice, and I can't remember who it is.
Roy Orbison.
No. Soul singer, I can't remember. Anyway, mind you, that guy from Hot Chocolate.
Oh, Errol something.
That is a
Yeah,
caramel
but
voice.
come on. He's a man that you wouldn't mind. He likes dogs. He's dog one crafts.
Get off my phone,
Mind you,
Fly.
unfortunately, he's passed on now, but he's dog one crafts. He had dogs. He was kind to dogs. He sang well, so he was all right.
Oh, actually, after I've gone through the girls, I have an issue with Logan Paul.
Oh no, so do I.
Right, Bananarama, pop, but they went from the 70s, 80s and 90s, they went right through, and they're still performing now.
But I didn't know they performed it in the 70s. I know that they started off in the early 80s because they done a thing in a magazine. And Terry Hall, who was the leader of Funboy 3, saw
Itchy
him.
thigh.
He was the lead singer of Funboy 3, he was also in Specials, but leader of Funboy 3. And he actually asked them, would they come and sing with him because he liked their shoes.
That must have been, they started in 1979.
Yeah, and Terry Hall asked him to sing with them because he liked the fact that they were in Doc Martens. He liked their shoes, so I asked him to sing. I don't think he'd heard them sing, but he liked their shoes, so he said, come and sing with me.
Right, so the little bit of extra on the end of this. The Logan Paul debacle, right. I can't stand him. I hate him, right? Do not like him. I know he's a fellow YouTuber, but I don't like him, right? Now, he abuses animals.
A lot of people would argue this.
No, he does. I've seen it happen. He abuses animals.
I don't know whether he abuses or abandons them.
Well, it's still abuse.
But it has happened several times with different animals. I don't actually know the ins and outs, so I really can't comment that much on it. But from what I can see, is he's very neglectful of his animals.
Yes.
He's scammed a lot of people with a Bitcoin scheme.
Crypto
scheme. It's the same thing, isn't it? Well, anyway, some fake money. And he's got out these lunchlies, which
with Mr. Beast.
they were Mr. Beast
And
and KSI, and apparently they taste just like Lunchables, but they've got a bottle of Prime in there.
But he's a foul boxer.
He's a foul boxer, yeah.
So he just went on to
And his
wrestling.
claim to fame is that he's just become a father.
Well, if I can do that...
His claim to fame is he's just become a father.
Do YouTube and get on the WE. Awesome.
No, you've got to go around and insult people on the street.
I don't do that.
And say...
That's mean. I don't talk to people.
And say things to them. You've got to have a catchphrase. Chelsea Van Ark says roots.
No.
And carrots.
Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse works, yeah. Just go out to random people and go, Mickey Mouse.
Or Disney. You're Disney.
I'm like, yeah. So it's Mickey Mouse in Disneyland.
Disney.
Yeah.
Well, he owns the place.
But, it's... We are YouTubers.
Oh, I can show them the thing now, actually, now that they know where I'm going.
We are YouTubers because we actually believe that we've got something to say. And someone out there might be interested.
It's my autograph book.
You've got a lot of shine on that.
I know. It says, Kaylee's autograph book, Walt Disney World 2025. And it's all the characters. I don't know. You can't see it because of the bloody ring light. So it's a load of characters. My mum's got one as well where they're in teacups. So it got Mickey Mouse because I love him. I didn't ask what was on the pages. It just came out. Got Minnie Mouse. I don't like her. I have my reasons. Rapunzel. She's alright.
Alright.
My mum's Fancy Man.
I like that.
But she doesn't hate Daisy.
No, I don't hate Daisy. She likes having a bum out as well.
Then you got Goof.
Goofy. He's brilliant, he is. This is his parent.
My mum's favourite character of all time.
Bluey! Bluey, Pluto. I love Pluto.
She also loves them.
Chip and down.
Oh, look, it's me. No, it's not. Where am I? There I am. Kind of. Ariel. Me. Ah! Snow White. The real Snow White. I know. Aurora. Oh, I forgot her name. Sleeping Beauty. Cinderella.
After we finish working, I'm going to send you the Murderous Rampage.
Belle. And that's it. But I'm hoping they won't try and take up a whole page for their autograph. Because I've got a lot of autographs I want to get. And also there's no villains, so... And
What's on the other side of the pages?
nothing.
Oh, well, you can use that for...
I have a question. Okay, I don't know this question. I'm going to ask Belle this when I'm in Disney World, but if you know the answer, you can tell me, and then I'll tell you when I go and see them, right? What happened to Beast? She kissed him at the end, he turned into Adam.
Which meant that the curse was off of him, which meant he wouldn't be a beast
So
anymore.
where's Adam?
Maybe she's just like the Beast and he done deal with the witch. I don't know.
Where's Adam? He'd gone away. No one knows where Adam is. What?
Well, you can ask Belle.
I'm going to ask Belle. She might not know.
She may know the answer.
But did you know that in your Disney, it's not your Disney, it belongs to me. My Disney. And you, it belongs to you too. Our Disney. See, because we go in there. Our Disney, my Disney. Anyway, Disney belongs to me because I'm obsessed. Anyway, yeah, if you speak to a character, cast member, they're not allowed to say, even if you speak to like one of the ones who isn't in costume, they're not allowed to say, I don't know. They're not allowed.
They've got to pretend they know even if they don't know.
So if you say, where's Khaki Poo-Poos, and they don't know, they'll be like, it's over there. No, sorry, it's over there. You're not allowed to point with one finger, you just 2 fingers. Or your hand.
Yeah, I'm going. Over there, if you go over there, you'll see a cast member.
Oh, that was that
one. They can help you.
Yeah, so we're not allowed to say, I don't know.
But it's not even passing the buck that way. You just go, well, if you go over there, then you'll find some more cast members and they can direct you better because they're closer to it than I am.
I am really looking forward to my holiday.
So,
go away, Fly!
It is passing the buck, but...
Really, really looking forward to
After we
this.
finish working, like I said, I'm going to send you on a murderous rampage.
It's just that one. It's dim wedding.
I know.
Get off the ring light! And I don't know if I showed you this. I don't think I did, but it's my bag. Oh, Disney World. She's got a nightmare for Christmas.
Mine's upstairs.
Mine's not. Mine's here because I keep putting things in there. I've got head soothe in there. I've got me towels. I've got me umbrella. I've got me. Oh, I've got me face stuff. Sunscreen. Oh yeah, right. So I did have it on earlier, but you didn't see it because I didn't show you it properly. Mark bought me something. Doing.
Do you want that?
Yes.
No.
Right, this tiny, well, it's not tiny, it's actually quite big, but I'll try and show you, but it's not really going to work because it's sort of dying. It has a light, and the light changes colour. So, no, all you're going to hear is... You do... Okay, yeah, it's dying. It's telling me it's dying. So, it's when... I got a fan, which is this one, for my trip to Disney World, but this one has a stand. So if I'm doing video or something and I'm eating or whatever, or just at a table, I can have my fan on and it can stand up. The problem is the cord isn't that big. And it's a weird one. It's like one like that. So it's...
It just means that you've got to stick it almost on top of the plug socket.
I think that I can put my battery... Yeah. I have to have my battery pack next to it, but it will charge it. But, yeah, that's my other fan. And it's... Look at it. It's so cute. It's got ears. It's got the Mickey Mouse bit. It says Minnie on it. It's not Minnie. It's Mickey, but... Minnie for mini fan. And it's, like, perfect for your hand. So... Because that one... The problem with this one is it's a bit bulky.
That's the one I've got.
Whereas this one, see what I mean? That one is a lot harder to hold in your hand than that one. Because that one's got a handle on it as opposed to that one. But it's quite a little powerful thing, isn't it?
Mm.
So yeah, Mark got me that one. And I got myself that one. This one's still charged somehow. I don't know how. I've never charged it, but it came fully charged or partly charged. And yeah, they're both good, but this is my favourite one. Because it's Mickey Mouse. And I'm hoping, because it's lithium battery, I'm hoping I can go on a plane with it.
Seeing as we've done all this research for you, we have done a lot of research,
We have.
even in the last video, why not consider subscribing? It's only a button, just walk on over to it.
Walk on over to it. And it's free, and we don't
Free.
we don't ask for much. We just want you to subscribe and possibly comment and leave a like, you know.
Yeah.
I did say I would do this video, okay? It's been a long time coming, but I did do it.
we did do it.
And I researched. I spent all day researching it, so...
When I wasn't researching stuff for the Crow.
No, I was researching it when Mark came in. And he was moaning because I was listening to some 90s music. He doesn't like it. I don't care. So, yeah. So, if you could...
Yeah, and then he had to put on with my goth music while I was researching.
Yeah, but he doesn't mind the goth music.
Oh, he does.
If you could just subscribe, like, comment.
It would be much appreciated. It means the world to us.
It's free to you. Doesn't take a lot. But to us, it means a lot.
We love you. And we do a lot for you. I mean, we
I know we keep disappearing, but...
fry our brains by researching.
But if you want videos, if you subscribe and press the notification bell, when I'm in Disney World and doing videos and lives and everything else, you will get a notification saying, oh, well, she's gone live, or, oh, well, she's just posted this video. And you never know what you're going to get. It could be me talking to Mickey Mouse. It could be my mum with Max. It could be anything. My mum with Pluie. It could be us telling you about what food is there. It could be us showing you some of the rides. It could be anything. You never know what you're going to get. And also, you can go to Disney World and not go on a single ride. We're not doing that. We are going on rides. But you can go there and not go on a single ride. We're going to Disney Springs. You can see all of this.
We have got a plan that we're going to do. Over 4 days, we're going to do all 4 parks.
Because we're going to be there for 14 days.
Yeah, we're going to do all 4 parks. We're going to do a park a day. And then snag on the rides and attractions that we didn't get to do on the day before.
Or ones that we want to ride again. But we'll be starting with Magic Kingdom, which is the main park.
And like I said, is there a ride in Magic Kingdom that you die if you don't get to?
Yes.
What?
Magic Kingdom. I did have all these written down. They're upstairs. Give me a second. Where's my phone? Oh, there's not. No, I can't.
Just top of your head.
I don't know. What's in the Magic Kingdom?
Flying Dumbo's one.
Yes.
Right, die if you won't get on the Flying
Yes.
Dumbo's. So we're going to try and do those on the day we do the Magic Kingdom day.
Which would be okay, so we're going to get there on the 26th, but we won't be doing anything that day. We'll literally be in the hotel and get something to eat. And then...
Sleeping.
Well, the thing is, right, okay, so they're 5 hours behind us. LA, America. Most of America. Florida is 5 hours. I've checked. Florida's 5 hours behind us. So when we get there, it's technically going to be about 6 o'clock. 11 o'clock here. So to us, it will be 11 o'clock. To them, it'll be 6 o'clock.
And also, we've had all that. We've got to do all that travelling as well, and all that messing around.
Plus, we've got to be up at about 2 in the morning.
Yeah, I can see me passing out on the plane at some point.
Oh no, don't snoring.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
But you have your little entertainment section in front of you. The good thing with JetBlue is you get complimentary snacks and drinks. So I might have a beer on the plane, just one, just because it's free. And I think we should get fed as well, because we're going to be on the plane for a long, long time. And it's not just one plane. We're going to be stopping at Boston.
More than a feeling.
And changing to Orlando. And I think we've got like a 3 hour... Oh, you shut up. I think we've got a 3 hour layover. So we're going to have to sort of get to Boston and go straight to our gate, because we're disabled, so we get wheelchairs.
Yeah.
And we've got to book that soon, but I can't do anything until I've got my flight details, which should be coming 2 weeks before I go. So, fun times.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's what's happening. And if you want videos on us in Disney World, not Disneyland, Disney World, I would subscribe.
It's good for the soul.
It's not me threatening you, I will subscribe. It's not.
See, as like, you know, when you tip someone at a restaurant or something, this is a free way of doing it. You're tipping us, saying, you know, keep it up, girls.
Because we've got 396 subscribers. That's 4 off 400. And we just want to build on this channel. And, I mean, one of the reasons, okay, it's not the full reason. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've wanted to go to Disneyland. That. Maybe smaller than that. And I had the chance years ago and it fell through, didn't it? Because of her job. Couldn't go. That was when I was at high school. So for years we wanted to go. She's
and
always
I've wanted to go since I was 7.
yeah. So it's been a long
That's over 50 years.
a long running thing. Now we was going to go to LA, but I thought, yeah, but Disney World's something I've wanted to do for longer. And I thought, and I talked to my mum about this as well. What would the fishes prefer?
Well, if we go to LA, you see how plastic it is. But there's no real destination with LA. I mean, yeah, you go to Hollywood, you see a sign. Wow, you've done it. You've got Venice Beach. You see the beach. You've done it. Whereas with Disney World, you've got street entertainers doing different stuff every day.
I want to see the Dapper Dans. Know that? I don't know what that was.
The Dapper Dans, yes, the barbershop quartet.
Yes, the Dapper Dans.
So you know, there is street entertainment. Even the people who mop the floors
They do little art on the...
do art. They like draw Mickey Mouse with their mop and stuff like that. So you've always got something going on. There is always some form of entertainment going on.
You might see my face melt.
Whereas we could go to LA and we'll see a bar fight. Wow, we can see that in London.
And also, my mum wants me to do this thing. So sometimes, not all the time, sometimes they have this little box taped off. And you stand in it and they cheer.
Even if you're just walking through it, everyone goes...
And as soon as you step out, because this bloke he put his foot in there. So, however long you're in the box for, because this guy was in there and they were like clapping his going, hey.
You can do whatever you want. You can sing a little song while you're in there. You can do a little dance.
I do a little dance.
You can just walk through it. It's just something that is there.
Yeah, and it's fun. So that's one of the things anyway. But there's like always stuff to do in Disney. And
there's jugglers there. There's like live music all over the place.
Might just take you around the foyers.
Yeah, that'd be a good one actually, because there's always something on.
Not just that, right? Okay, so there's I think it's the Broadwalk. Oh, it could be the Grand Floridian. There's this like mosaic on the floor, and in all of the little sections, you've got different Disney characters.
And also, bear in mind, we're disabled. We have different disabilities. Mine is my mobility and eyesight. Hers is because of our back and
which
mobility.
is starting to play up a bit now, actually.
So, you will see how we cope with different disabilities.
Yeah, because the the disabled thing's gone now anyway. Unless you've got autism, which is silly because I know autistic people. I used to work with my mum at Kingsdown High School, right? I know, and I used to go to FAB, which was like for physical and able-bodied. So I used to go to FAB, and I used to help out there as well. Because, okay, I was 9, but I still used to help out, didn't I? And I used to go to FAB. I used to help out at the high school doing, like, fairs and stuff.
It was only when there was fetes and that.
Yeah, we used to do, like...
full-time volunteers.
No, but we used to work on the stalls and stuff when it was... the fates were on or whatever. And we used to do, like, we'd have a stand each or whatever. Anyway, so autistic people can stand in a line. They can. In fact, they've got loads of energy.
Not always. I mean,
a lot of them have.
A lot of autistic people are fixated on one thing. And if they're fixated on getting on that ride, they will stand there in that line forever.
But you can take your child and go out of the line.
Yeah, you haven't got to stand there in the Florida heat in the line.
But if you've got something wrong with your back, which impacts your walking, and you can't stand in a line for a long time, because I can't. When we was in Primark and we had to line up at that, I was in agony. I can't stand in a line for a long time because of my back. I'm not allowed to come out of the line and go back. I have to stay in the line.
And if you can't see...
What about if you've got a broken leg?
Suffer.
It's not good that they got rid of that. I'm not happy about that.
There must be something in place. There's got to be.
And it's a new thing as well. It's like, what are you doing? It's relatively new that they've done this. Because it was for... People were taking advantage of it. Because people always do take advantage of something. If something for someone, someone's going to screw it up for you. And that's what's happened. They've screwed it up. Because what used to happen, many years ago in Disney, if you was disabled, you used to get on the ride first. Then you had the people who had a lot of that were giving people who worked there some of that to get them on the ride early, to stick them in the disabled line. Disabled access has gone from the line now like that. You can't do that anymore. They screwed it up. They took it away. And now with the DLS or DLA or whatever it was called, they've taken that away and just given it to people who are autistic, which is dumb.
Yeah, because what about the Make-A-Wish kids?
They used to get a lot of people. The foot through in Disney was insane. They used to get a lot of people from Make-A-Wish. The Make-A-Wish kids used to go there yearly, weren't it?
All the time.
Yeah, and now they can't get on the rides. They have to stand in a line or be in a line in their wheelchair. They can't get in the line, talk to a cast member. The cast member says, come back in 20 minutes. They can't do that anymore. They have to wait in the line. And it's not good for anybody, really. I mean, yes, okay, I can get a wheelchair and I can sit in the wheelchair. I can sit in the wheelchair in the queue. But I don't want to. I don't want to do that. I want to be in a line and be in a line because you miss things. There's things in every queue in Disney. You've got something. And this is another reason why I want to take you around and show you. There's something. If you go to the Haunted Mansion, you've got like loads of relics and stuff hanging around. If you go to... Help me out here.
Oh, some of them got like a lot of fun outs before you even get in it.
Yeah. But if you can't stand in the line, they're going to take you around another way if you're in a wheelchair.
The thing is, I loved Rod Serling, who used to do the Twilight Zone.
That's in Hollywood Studios, that is.
No, you've got the Tower of Terror.
In Hollywood Studios.
Well, it's based on the Twilight Zone.
Yeah, it's in Hollywood Studios on the box.
It's got like little clips of the Twilight Zone with Rod Serling.
If you go on the Rock and Roller Coaster, you get a pre-show with Aerosmith. I'm not missing that. In the Haunted Mansion as well, before you get into the actual mansion, you've got the pictures, the stretching room.
And if you have to phone Disney for any reason, you get Disney music on the phone.
Yeah, Mum was loving it. She's sitting there going, hey. And it was the Haunted Mansion music. She's loving it.
Yeah, no, I'd never heard of it. And I went to her and went, I think this is Haunted Mansion music.
And they said 999 spooks. And I was like,
They hadn't actually started singing by the time when I handed the phone over to her. And I only gathered it might be Haunted Mansion because it was organ music. It was like listening to the Fearless Vampire.
So this is quite funny because when we do a video for you guys, we all say one thing, we'll do a video about one thing, and then it will go off tangent into another. It always happens.
Yeah, we were doing a review on the girl bands.
It wasn't a review. It was a video of girl bands.
A video about girl bands, which was promised.
It always happens, and we are so ecstatic that we're going to Disney. That's why it kind of.
I am trying to turn off my excitement because I don't want anyone getting sick of hearing about it.
She twitches it off. Okay, so the other day we were sitting here and I think I was watching something to do with Disney World, and she's grabbed me and she's going, "We can go to Disney World." That's her switching off.
No, it just happens sporadically.
Yeah, but the fishies want to know. Oh, they probably don't, but they're gonna know.
After Disneyland, we're going to Finland.
See. But
that won't be this year.
Loads of different character meeting. Yeah, because when we come back, this is the great thing. We are going to be back on the 9th of November, and then we've got to start our Christmas clean straight away. There's going to be no gap. It's got to be literally. We're going to come back and then start.
Mark is going to be here alone.
Yep.
And with the cats. Now, Mark doesn't like to wash up. He'll do it the day before we come home if he does it at all. He doesn't like dealing with litter trays.
So you won't deal with the snails?
All this has got to be dealt with when we come back. And we've got Christmas coming after that, so
A big Christmas clean.
yeah.
Fun.
So it is a bit of a nightmare when you think of it like that. Also, would anybody like to see a video about wildlife in the East End?
We're not on a live, so no one's going to answer you.
No, I'm just asking for comments on it. Comment if you want to see wildlife in the East End. Because there is some.
And if you want to go on our weight loss journey.
Our weight loss journey we're going to be starting it on the 1st of May.
Ah.
We're going to be doing horrible things like away. We'll go away ourselves.
Oh, I don't like your way.
Don't like away. We're going to do horrible things like weigh ourselves. We're going to be doing intense exercise every morning, and we've got to get our body clocks regulated for this as well. We're going to be doing healthy eating now. If you want to see some recipes on healthy eating on a budget, because we are on a budget.
Even more of a budget, seeing as we've got to save up.
Let us know, comment. We will do that for you, because I found some pretty healthy eating things that you can do on a budget.
Also, keep an eye out as well, because I think it was Sainsbury's. We got potatoes for 8p.
That's Asda.
That wasn't Asda.
I swear it was that.
It wasn't Asda. I think it was Sainsbury's.
We got potatoes for 8p.
Broccoli.
The broccoli was 75.
No, it wasn't. It was 8p.
Was it?
Yeah.
Oh, we got broccoli. We got carrots, and that's a big bag of carrots, which we are eating as snacks.
Parsnips, swede. Most of the vegetables, apart from peppers, which annoyed me, were 8p.
Yeah, so keep your eye out, because the supermarkets do that. They're actually, with the perishable stuff.
It might be Asda, I'm not sure.
With the perishable stuff, like, yeah, because it was Tesco's before, and we got the Tesco potatoes before, and then it was Asda this time.
Oh.
So, always keep an eye out on fresh vegetables on supermarket websites.
Especially now this time of year.
When we do it, we will actually comment and tell you.
If you have a Nectar card, last Christmas, not Christmas just gone, one before that, they were doing big bags, big sacks of potatoes for 8p. We didn't have a Nectar card at that point, so I couldn't get any, but you can generally get like potatoes.
It is well worth getting a Nectar card and a club card, because you do get huge discounts.
And with the Nectar, with the what we're doing with our Tesco card, we've only got £3 on it at the moment, is you save money on it, and you get vouchers every something you've spent.
Because the thing is, they had beef. Now, I picked up a beef joint that was supposed to be £18.17.
Yeah, and she got it for under a tenner.
It was £8.
A lamb as well that we can't get out of the freezer.
I will get it out of the freezer. I'm not sure how I'm going to get it out of the freezer, but I will.
We bought a lamb joint that was expensive.
And I was being clever.
And she got that for under a tenner as well.
Yeah.
And
we were going to have that for Easter, but I couldn't get it out.
Ham. You can get like these gourmet ham packs, and it's like usually 2 for £5 or 3 for 2, and they're really good for reefs. I haven't shown you how to do a reef yet. I will. Party ring reef thing.
Yeah, but the thing is, we can actually show you how to decorate one of those for Christmas as a centrepiece as well.
Yeah, because that's my thing, the reefs. She likes the reefs. But I want to try and make some sauce to go with it, because you put a... What's it called? The ramekin. You put a ramekin in the middle, and you have to cook it with the ramekin in the middle, so it stays with the ring in the middle. And then what you're supposed to do is get the ramekin, fill it with sauce, and then put it in the middle.
Well, you can make up parsley sauce or cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce, or actually, cheese sauce with paprika.
Yeah,
and parsley.
You have problems with sauces, don't you?
No, sometimes. I made the buttered chicken. That's a sauce.
It is, but it's...
You have to start off with a roux.
Yeah, you always have to start off with a roux. That's very important.
Yes, and if you want me to show you how to do buttered chicken and saffron rice,
which I
Pilau rice, not saffron rice, pilau rice. If you want me to show you how to do that, it will have to be, well, I guess we could have a cheat day. Yeah, I can't have the rice, but I can have the chicken, for sure. I can't have the chicken, the rice because of my teeth.
But if you want to see us do budget shopping,
And I still have to do superhero days.
Superhero Saturdays. If you want to see some cheap recipes, let us know. If you want to, if you're itching for superhero Saturdays, let us know. And just keep us in the loop. What do you want?
The Wolverine one's going to be so simple. It's just beer and chips.
Which are crisps.
No, fries.
Well, then the fries are okay.
And maybe a burger.
You're pushing it now.
I know.
But yeah, let us know. Keep us in the loop because we don't know if you don't tell us.
No, and we have got a lot of things coming up. We know we haven't done a lot of things that we said we're going to do. We will do them. But it's just that we've got other stuff to do. And we're probably not going to get that makeup one done for a while because
she doesn't enjoy being that close to me, to be honest.
I can't be bothered. And also I've got to sort of research makeup for what I want to do with her.
I'm scared.
She's not going to let me put pink eyeshadow on her, which is what I've got on at the moment.
Yeah, but that's you, isn't it?
It looks nice, does it not?
Yeah, because it doesn't look like pink, it looks like more like a purpley colour. So, yeah, I mean, if you want to see me being tortured by
glitter.
It's going to stick in all the wrinkles.
Let's sort out with glitter.
But, yeah, so let us know what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
And drop us a comment.
Mm-hmm.
Like would be nice.
And comment.
And a subscribe would be even better.
Comment, yeah, and notifications. Like I said, if you want videos of when we're at Disney, and it'll be food reviews and everything, we'll be covering everything, then we're going to need you to subscribe and ding that notification bell so you'll know when we've got a video coming up. Or on there, not coming up.
Yeah, I mean, look at your subscribe button. It looks so lonely. Just go over and
give it a nudge.
Give it a bit of attention.
And yeah, and then you'll see more of us. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
I don't know.
But yeah, so if you want to see us, and you want to see Disney World through our eyes, which you're probably like,
my eyes.
Then give us a little, and also I'm going to give it, like, she's going to be using my black phone, so you'll be getting like 2 lots of videos.
Mine will probably be the floor because can't
from
see.
2 different perspectives. Come on, what more could you want?
Yeah, mine will probably be the floor because I can't see.
2 different videos from 2 different perspectives.
Yeah, you've got
a day.
And view, which is me on the floor. And
I'm not sure if she's going to do them daily because she can't bloody see, but you'll be getting daily videos from me. And possibly daily videos from this one as well, because I'll be letting her borrow my other phone. So.
Okay, how does this work? Look, because I want to video that up there.
You know how it works. I'll turn the video on and you just walk around with it. That's how it works. And then when we go on a ride, give it to me and I'll have to turn it off. Because I don't like videoing on rides because I don't want to lose my phones.
And we ain't got a GoPro.
Well, we have. I just don't know how it works.
That's what YouTube's for.
Behind here. Yeah, maybe it is, but I have to take a laptop with me and I'm not.
No, you learn how to use it here.
No, because, oh, you dummy. Right.
I'm a dummy
It's
now.
not got a lot of memory. I have to put it on the laptop straight away.
Oh, well, I'm a dummy.
Yeah.
You're a dummy.
Okay, fine, but she doesn't know how technology works. So, no. But I'm not taking the laptop with me, so I can't do that. But we will be doing phone videos. A food Walkie rounds. Walkie rounds. No,
Lots of
walkie
walk
rounds.
Anyway, we'll leave this video here. So until next time, be kind and considerate. We'll see you very soon on Tales from the Toilet.
Bye.